We should be live. I am pretty sure we're on the right channel. We'll see in a moment. We'll see in a moment. It's fine. It's
Find
fine.
out. So now I've got your stream open. I'm
Yeah.
also going to go to my sub feed and check.
Oh,
And I'll be right back again. I need to check my plan.
welcome back to the Peeling Guys show. The setup is somewhat different and will be more regularly scheduled. Hopefully. Along with
Maybe.
regular enough video game streams now, because I made a streaming channel for video games, because there's nothing worse than subbing to like a YouTube that has a very niche thing, and then they just devolve into shitty game streams. I leave my shitty game streams for their own channel. That channel is known as Appealing Games. And yes.
It is the way God intended.
Yes. And as you can see, we're still working on the same project because, hey, there's been some world events happening. I wonder what those world events are.
We may never know.
We may never know. Right now, we're just having our nice little art stream, the Irish trad music. If anyone wants to talk about any topic, they feel goddamn free. Because I don't know. I'm just gonna be silent.
I would talk about the current events, but there is nothing at all happening in the capital.
Definitely
Nothing
nothing
at all.
happening in London. London.
Nothing at all. Nothing. Peace is war. War is violence. War is peace. Kill your family.
Slogan "Silence is consent" is possibly the worst slogan I've ever came across. Just knowing like the history of how these progressive idiots think.
Shall I refer you to the primary mouthpiece of Big Brother itself,
Go on.
the British Broadcasting Corporation?
Oh yes, INSOC.
27 police officers injured in largely peaceful anti-racism
It's
protest.
always so hard to tell when someone's got the turn signal.
We are on stream, by the way.
Turn it later.
Oh,
Give Mega, just tell Mega if that is a thing.
Yeah, so he's aware.
Mega,
Um,
I'm in VC, but they're streaming, just so you know.
Okay.
wait, they're streaming us?
Right-wing protesters clash with police in central London.
You went to the wrong hotspot.
3
please.
injured.
What was it owned by the Yakuza or something?
No,
Well,
it was
well,
one where
it's
you
a-
don't get to make. It's one where you don't get to like fry the meat and stuff yourself. It's really just bring you like a bowl of already cooked stuff.
It also smells
imagine
like
getting
dead
food.
fish.
It also smelled like dead fish.
Bless you.
That's
Bless you. Currently, we're joined by Ash, Scott, and Han, and is Penny here too?
I think she's AFK.
Penny is around.
Yes. And Ash is currently celebrating her birthday, which hasn't
Trimmed.
happened yet because she's doing things. Chinatown is a place, I hear.
You never have any of the songs I can sing on.
I will mute.
I believe they are arguing over whether to go to a karaoke bar or not. My vote is
Women.
for a stupid video of Mega singing some crazy anime song, like the intro for Log Horizon. That's a pretty good one. There is a famous video of a anime YouTuber called Digibro doing that karaoke at a con, and during it he actually breaks his foot, but he continues.
That's some dedication.
What a lad.
kind of gay
Well-
how he's very much fallen off doing his more analytical videos. Because he was kind of the guy that popularized everyone thinking that Sword Art Online is absolute shit because he made several like hours long videos on it.
Isn't it just archetypical weeb trash?
It kind of, yeah, it is, and it's just like badly executed at the same time.
Oof, badly executed is normally worse.
Yeah, it's like archetypal is like, you know, oh, do I want some, like,
You can make something that's boring, but you know works.
yeah, it's like King Crisps.
Yeah.
You could get Tatoes, but you know you have to get King because they just come in the big packet, and you want more.
You don't want to be season 8 Game of Thrones where it's like you had all the options, and yet.
And took
Yeah.
fucking none of the optimal ones. I still haven't seen the end of Game of Thrones. Once Arya killed the
It's
Night,
fucking
once
shit.
Arya
Don't
killed
waste
the
your
Night
hour.
King, I was like, alright, this is fucking absolute trash. And I fucking knew she was going to be the one that killed him once fucking, what's her face, the red woman was like, oh, kill the one with the blue eyes. And I was like, oh no, really? Are they going to fucking pull that shit? And then they pulled that shit.
And then they put. I heard from the background, like the making of stuff. Originally, they had planned to have her, just jump in, but she didn't jump that fast. They had to use wires because they couldn't even use trampolines. Yeah, it was that bad.
It makes it even more compelling.
I'm making us
Literally
have
comes
to
out of
wait.
fucking nowhere. Absolute fucking trash.
John Cena!
It's hard to ruin something that hard, but goddamn, they succeeded at ruining something.
Huh?
But I still have the
Yeah.
Blu-ray for the first 3 seasons, so we need to watch that at some stage, and then forget.
Oh yeah.
And then forget.
Honestly-
about
They would have been better off having the Night King die to a random cameo of John Cena.
the rest. Yes.
Just. Could you imagine? Just John Cena pops up for no reason and is never seen again.
Like that one time that they had fucking what's his face on it, that one singer.
Oh yeah, he was in season 7, I want to say.
Yeah.
So what was it? James Blunt? No,
Some
I
fucking,
know it's not
like,
James Blunt. I'm trying to remember
some
his name.
pretty boy fuckwit that plays soft gay music.
Yeah, the whole,
Yeah.
hey look, there's not bad people on all the sides, as if people need reminding of that in fucking Game of Thrones.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me, Stog?
No, sorry.
I'm not allowed in the restaurant because my body temperature is too hot, so we can't eat yet.
Oof.
Correct.
99.5?
Hot-blooded, check it and see.
Also like 100 degrees outside.
Got the titties 103. Those sound really distressing. Why did I say that? Dragging along the carpet.
Not sure, probably. They probably just have the same alarm.
Right, I've got 2 minutes till some really angry vegetation attacks me.
Yes.
Well, I
We
can't
were
feel the
playing
AC in the
Circle
back of
Empires.
his car, so that's probably why I'm running hot.
An entire 15,000 strong army breaks it itself against my skeletons.
Feels
Very,
good, man.
they're very spooky. Very spooky.
Yes.
When in doubt, spawn more skeletons.
I don't know how, but there's a tiny like tint of like pink going down here. Like a fucking highlighter must have rubbed off it or something, some bullshit like that. It's really irritating and probably not noticeable whatsoever on the video, but I fucking hate it.
Understandable.
That's fair.
Whatever, it'll all look fantastic once it's all framed and nice and beautiful.
Before next year's art events, because this year's have all been cucked by the Rona.
Yeah,
Corona.
fucking shin flu.
Ah, damn it. Just had one of my bases stomped by some fucking polar bears.
Bucket 2020 is just getting more and more apt by the day, innit?
It really is. Mud was right, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mega is very excited about the food we're gonna eat because we just saw another table that they have.
With this.
Date, and then I shall leave.
Hey, Penny.
Hello.
My bathroom now smells like a dentist's office.
Nice.
Because I doused my plant with disinfectant spray, because that's basically lots of alcohol, right?
It depends on the disinfectant, but yeah.
I mean, I saw like their things melt away when I sprayed them with it, so that works.
If Daisy has taught me anything, it's that you shouldn't drink disinfectant spray.
Well, I didn't, but I like after like I sprayed the plant, I like made sure to wash it so it doesn't get burns from it and everything.
You.
So yeah, now it's like in the bathroom, quarantined from my other plants, which I'll also have to check tomorrow because it's starting to get dark outside, so I'll see the little shits.
I understand.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna tie off a knot here and then work on doing the color or the circles, these three circles next. Then I'll work on the detail because detail is a bitch to do and I'm gonna leave it last because I don't want to do
I
it.
understand.
So
Where is the
I'm
fucking
gonna
scissors?
drop out again.
Have fun.
Y'all have fun.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Also, since last time, I bought a 10-meter long aux cable, so I don't have to make everything finicky as shit with moving my speakers around and stuff.
Handy.
Yeah.
Nifty and trendy.
Nifty and trendy. Fashionable.
People will stop and stare. Jealousy when you're out in public with them.
Roman catapults.
Totally not gay.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like you have different catapults than I'm used to.
I don't know, what is a gay catapult?
I'm not sure catapults can, comprehend gender.
Good. Do not corrupt our pure boys.
Do not objectify catapults. Catapults are people too.
Looks pleasantly windy there, Dom.
Yeet. I got a window open there and a window open there.
Nice. My army is primarily composed of Dab Spooky.
I'm just showing this link around some places. We'll resume sewing soon.
Oh.
Yeah, yeet. Take this in off. Okay, let me top this knot first.
I fear I have made poor decisions.
What kind of decisions are poor?
So I attacked a circle as its defenders were moving somewhere else, at which point they came straight back in. And they now have a ridiculously big army of super heavy cavalry. And super heavy cavalry, you say? Yes. It's
Oh,
a
that
thing.
reminds me of a GIF I saw yesterday of some reenactors where one guy gets fucking chest busted by a fucking horse.
Oof.
He just fucking gets dropped by a horse, like completely fucked.
I know I've seen one of how it's called. Them like simulating a cavalry charge against infantry.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. If you know, obviously very choreographed, because you can't just cavalry charge, you know, reenactors. That
No,
generally
you
goes
can't
badly.
just cavalry charge reenactors. Haha. Horse go clip clop.
Oof. Well, my entire front line has been turned into a fine bony veneer.
Nice.
Not really.
Eh. Where did I put that bread?
This force is allegedly 17k. That force is allegedly 6k. 2 will win.
I don't know, whoever walks away from it ain't gonna be looking fucking healthy, though.
No, that's my. They attack me in 7 seconds anyway, so I guess I will find out.
Hey, can you report back?
Yeah, they attack me.
What a bunch of bastards.
Fine, I've got giant sandworms that are spitty boys, so their armor class is void, basically.
That's good.
Would it be too mean to throw a rust monster against you guys in my campaign? What's that, Skippy? You had iron weapons.
No matter what is using weapons.
Yeah, I think that would just end up with Han having an exceptionally cursed beetle as a companion. It ate his hammer, and the hammer contains now all of its energy within the rust monster. That might be a bit much, though. Fucking elves. Free.
I'm guessing those guys we're fighting against or helping last session are probably elves.
I mean, you find out next week, or the week after, probably, because I'm not near my computer this time next week.
Understandable.
All will
God,
become
imagine
clear.
someone actually complaining that you don't want to do it.
What?
Like complaining about you not doing the session because your ramen is coming over.
Yeah. I say I'll probably be able to do that on the week after if we're not overly busy, as I might be able to have Ash do NPC stuff, so it's not just me talking to you in progressively stranger voices. Ooh, that was a big ass army. I'm glad I didn't try and fight that. Right, so I've nearly re-secured my borders. Turns out having your entire army fucking ruffle stomped is bad for you.
It's been a while since I've heard the term ruffle stomped.
It was that bad that it required that archaic language.
And these boys just come out with some goddamn Sumerian names.
How did that happen? My army was stronger than theirs. I just had a 20,000 army reduced to, like, basically nothing.
Hmm. So, are you still one of the top ranked people on that game?
Nah, I played loads in the first few days, but not much after that, so I've very much fallen behind.
Aye. You were like on the top during the beta.
Yeah. Being a massive nerd.
What a gay.
Yeah. Imagine enjoying a game so much you just kind of keep playing it indefinitely. Some kind of freak. Unfortunately, the barbarians have stopped attacking me, so I can at least try and rebuild some of my forces.
Ah, so you're playing as Minneapolis. Was that Minneapolis up or down? I don't fucking remember. Some...
I mean, Minneapolis is one of the many, so...
One of them there fucking Yankee Doodle places.
So that's a 73,000 strong. Alright, I'm gonna need all of my forces to try and kick out these barbarians. As I have the awkward situation of, I have an enemy completely enclosed, however they have more power in their one circle than I have in all of mine.
Aha, Siege of Rex over.
Yeah. When being besieged just means that they have a target-rich environment. Okay, 20,000 strong army. Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
Okay, I need more anti-magic wizards. You guys need to fucking join in with these fights. Alright, they have been quashed. Rebellion routed. Crushed beneath my bony souls. Because it's the army of the Skeleton Man!
Spooky.
Yeah. Many a doodle-doo. Right. An 8k army there. Let's try and regroup in time.
I'll probably only be doing the first layer of this Needle and Shred work on stream, and then doing the stronger layers off stream because it's kind of boring when the image doesn't change at all. And it just like slowly gets higher quality.
I mean, it looks good so far. I'm hoping if I can crush these beneath my forces quickly enough, I can resolve the land loss relatively easily. Why these guys generate gold?
There's a lot of loose threads. I'll have to do a lot of work with the back of this thing eventually, I feel. Yeah, that'll be when I'm going over the second layer.
Understand.
It's minor complaints that no one else will notice.
But you'll know.
I'll fucking know. Art is pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. So, art is weak.
It's one of those like friendship is magic and magic is heresy, therefore friendship is heresy.
That's a good one. It is a fucking toasty day today, boys.
Oh yeah. I'm inside and it's hot, so yeah.
Oh, this is a thread. Stay hydrated.
Oh, that's bullshit. Circle with no defenders and only buildings. Suddenly spawns a big army out of it. Oh, bugger. While they were doing that, someone else attacked me. Alright, destroy their supply lines, then move in.
You know what? I should really find out what that website where you just stream art is. Because, Penny said people actually watch it. And I'd imagine it'd probably be easier to grow a following on that than fucking YouTube.
Especially as YouTube, last time I looked, wasn't even showing your stream. So.
Yeah. YouTube is just fucking bootleg TV nowadays. But
Yeah.
when,
But
like,
TV's gotten even worse, so.
yeah, no, I haven't watched TV in months.
I don't miss it, honestly.
Yeah. I think the last thing I actually watched on TV was the last episode of Game of Thrones I watched.
Yeah. California's mascot is attacking me now.
What's California's mascot? An exploding
Just a
tree?
bear.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the Base of the Druid DLC. It's quite fun. It's just also
Reminder
suffering.
that the Australians sold a bunch of exploding trees to the Californians because they marketed them as being very pretty.
It's quite the meme. Okay, so some of these armies are really weak, and some of them are obnoxiously powerful. Let's try and attack the really weak one. Because my thought is, if I fill all of the available space with skeletons, they won't be able to breathe.
Makes sense. In a very spooky kind of way.
Now, this will be when I'll go back to check, and my army, yeah, will have lost like half its strength. Despite vastly outnumbering the enemy.
Despite only being 15% of your population, do you think they could kill half of the enemy?
Like, the things that have survived are really powerful, but everything else is dead. I think that they were being attacked by something much more powerful than I was led to believe.
Ah, yeah. Well, I
See,
need
I've
to
lost
spool
almost
up some
all
more
of my
shit.
casters.
Well, actually, let me tie this knot before I spool up anymore.
Fill the rest of my available unit cap with skeletons.
Oh yeah, also another big update. I bought a 3D printer and have printed off some things. It's good. I'm not printing anything right now because it'd make a lot of noise and I don't want that during the stream. But possible learning of Blender and or 3D, any other 3D modeling software will eventually happen, I guess. Oh, Scott, also, I was looking up yesterday, like, 3D scanners for, like,
Yep.
scanning things, and I was like...
I bought a first gen one, I've never used it.
Ah.
Because it needs a lot more space than I have.
Ah. What, is
Basically,
it
you
like...
need a kitchen table, and I've not had a kitchen table for several years.
Yeah, no,
Or at least not one next to my computer.
I was looking at one that is, I think it's 2nd gen, and it's a handheld one.
Ah, yeah, the handheld ones do look good.
Yeah, yeah. It's only like 300 quid, so I'll probably eventually get that. Because, you know, it would be funny to just be like, oh, why you a super high-res scan of yourself in VRChat? Yes.
I mean, you need a second person to do it, but yeah, that's a legitimate thing you can do.
Yeah. And then scanning people, or like, I looked at the details of it, and like you can turn them into STL files. Is that the one that you need for?
Yep, that's the export file. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then you can print that off, and it's like, hey, now I have several dozen hundred miniatures of myself dabbing. But not quite as of yet.
Ah, they're in there, all right. I know what you will. Whatever you fancy. Doesn't matter.
I have no idea how powerful that army is. I will just let them take that circle. They're more powerful than these dickheads, though. Get them. Well, that went about as well as anticipated. We basically just traded circles. As I rushed into their base, they rushed past me.
When the Blitzkriegs pass each other on the same highway. Wait a second.
It's when you have bombers firing at other bombers.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, I found another one of those, like, haha, funny stream clips with subtitles kind of channels the other day. And I have yet to go through all of their videos. 'Cause those channels just, you know, they get the good parts, and that's all you really need.
Yeah.
Oh god, people are making fucking pancake posts in Han's server, and it's all
Bastards.
pancakes. I should probably just play that Hell Talker game, or whatever you call it, and try and get the secret ending, because I hear you get
That's 132,000 strong. Jesus Christ. Let's deal with this 12,000 strong force of spiders. It's like, their main strength is they web you in place. I've just basically lubed all my guys up before the fight. Can't get webs stuck to you then. Haha.
Ah, the grease pig tactic. I see. Classic. Dog's barking at something.
You can balk if you want to. Okay, the ants are kind of a problem, and now there's 2 of them. Oh dear. And it just got bigger.
The day of the axe will come.
Fortunately, the ant relies on trapping its enemies in place, which it cannot do.
Haha, greasy boys. Who would win, a bunch of walking trees or some greasy boys? Oh god, on the background trad music you can hear the the fucking rain hitting the window outside the pub.
Nice. That's some high-grade ambiance. Oh, that's a lot of bears. Oh, that's a lot of bears. That's like a whole picnic of them. I'm gonna feel stupid when they realize I just took their oats.
All copper
Not me
plates.
fucking out.
2 copper plates. Yeah? You're grand.
When you have so much resources, you can basically just spawn an infinite line of skeletons.
Haha, Imperium goes
Simply
for-
overwhelming any enemy in, like, calcium.
Them bones need calcium.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
So I pulled down that blind.
Oh.
It's all ours.
Ugh. So I'm a dude who generates gold, but I have nothing to spend gold on. Kind of makes me wish I had access to unicorns with these guys, because I could just fuel an endless army of unicorns.
You just cast some gold into the shape of corn and hammer it onto a horse's head. There you go. Unicorn.
It's going to take lots of time and care to deal with one of the armies that's currently just rampaging around near me.
Yeah, but what if you just defund your own army? How about that?
That would stop them, of course, because then they'd just return to policing themselves.
Or something? I won't. It's like, we're being raided. What if we just not protect ours?
You seen that thing where truckers have said they're not going to go
Galaxy
into
brain.
cities that don't have police?
Yeah.
Because
I also saw a video of a bunch of protesters on a highway, and a truck didn't fucking slow down, and those protesters didn't move until they got fucking moved. And they got moved into a fucking grave. I've never
Yeah.
seen so many people die on Twitter.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah, that's...
It's like, you know, these websites, you're like, oh yeah, you have
Oh,
to
we have
go to,
sensitive
you have to go
content
to,
warning,
you'd have to go
'cause, you
to
know-
like Best Gore or fucking some fucking fucked up website to see people die. But no,
Nah, Facebook and Twitter.
Twitter's just like, hey yo, watch this man be beaten to death for trying to protect his own property. Oh.
Or,
right.
you know, hey look, let's just stream terrorist attacks to fucking Facebook.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's
Facebook didn't get in any trouble for that either. Funny that.
Yeah. Oh, we can't have corporations have any like fucking consequences. That's bad. They're just private businesses. They can do whatever they like. I still have not watched that video. You know,
I've only seen bits of it, and you know that was enough.
there's
Just watching a lady get her fucking head blown off just in the street, just, you know, casually.
accelerationism. Not saying it's
Yeah.
a Fed plot, but it's a fucking Fed plot.
I mean, when an Australian goes to New Zealand, commits a massive, like, terrorist attack, and so as a result, New Zealand disarms itself.
Yep.
Makes you think.
Makes you think. I still do want to, like, you know, hike across New Zealand, because New Zealand's just
Oh, it'd
one
be a
of the
lovely
beautiful
country
ass
to do
countries.
that. Just, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
maybe take like a stab vest.
Yeah, stab vest, you know.
Maybe
Chainmail.
blister plates.
Or, you know, that classic New Zealand way of defending yourself with a lawnmower. Or, you know, you just get one of the traditional Maori weapons. What are they gonna do? Fucking take away traditional garb? What,
Yeah.
you fucking racist?
I mean, New Zealand does have the thing of terrorism. Yep, it works here. I can remember the fun of everyone just going, you know, don't just ignore it, you know, don't let the terrorists win. Also, if a thing happens and it's not terrorist, it's completely fine to like Screech and burn down your city.
Because that's not terrorism.
Yeah. Remember Manchester.
Remember those?
Um,
Remember those some people that just disappeared after that and got kidnapped?
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently that's happened with Minnesota as well.
Mm. I saw a tweet the other day of a woman saying that she was mugged and raped, but didn't call the cops because they were black.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I was like, oh, cool. Well, you know.
What's wrong with white women?
Yeah, it's
like
it's
that.
not all
like
of them,
that
but it's
Infowars
enough of them that
video
it's a
said,
problem.
White women, are you
'cause-
okay?
Yeah, it's such a weird thing to be like, well, I have had this really bad crime committed against me, but I feel bad for the people
But
who did
melanin.
it. So
And fucking brainwashing.
you know, people will improve when there are no consequences for their actions, right?
Right?
Let's attack the necromancers soon. What could go wrong?
Well, you all die in the, like, raise your guys, I guess. as their
Yeah,
own
but I've got
guys.
skeletons. Can't raise skeletons if you've killed them.
Hmm.
Yeah, immobilizing units are the best way to counter pretty much everything. Yes.
Except some oily boys. Or does it work with oily boys?
Doesn't work against them, unfortunately. But it's very rare that the enemy units use the oily boys. So you're basically safe.
Anytime you just ring them in the pub here, Sears, they'll put you in touch with us.
That's a 48,000 strong army of bears.
That's a lot. That's a big ass picnic.
It's like 50 bears. The army strength is not based on numbers, but on capacity for, you know, murder and mayhem.
What's an army of goose called? A goose staple?
Not honestly sure.
A regiment of honklers?
Oh no. Is that my guys attacking there? Oh god, it was. Oh, what happened, guys? Why? Okay, so the army I was just using is gone now.
Hmm.
Just
How'd
Gone.
that
Poof.
come about?
Fortunately, like, two of my most powerful enemies are fighting each other.
That's good.
They had a combined strength of, I think, 200,000. My next strongest army has a strength of 5,000. Fortunately, I have literally all of the cash I could ever need. I'm just, you know, lacking experienced troops. Or an army that numbers in sort of strength. But apart from those small problems, Oh, they've got fairies. Kick them. Kick them.
Fucking crawl off the roof.
It's not that kind of fairy, they just fly.
Huh. They've evolved.
My empire is somewhat tattered around the edges. However, there's enough of it left that I can... as long as I can keep the existing circles maintained, I have enough cash to place losses. The problem is I can't replace experience, so I've got to throw enough of an army at a thing that they can win easily, but gain experience. Which is a problem when I get attacked just after I've attacked something else, because I have no strength. No, I've got silly amounts of resource, so... go after the bears. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
A tiger in Africa?
Yeah. They brought it in special. Okay, my enemy is making a mistake. Capitalize! Oh, they weren't making a mistake. They were allying. Shit,
Oh.
shit, shit. Yeah, it's fine. Their alliance is apparently weak. Get him to make the background. Can. Alright, armies to go and bully this one. Yeah, let's there's not many problems 100 fresh skeletons can't solve.
What, like, faction are you playing as in that game?
I'm playing as the sort of Fire Nation type thing, but they have like 2 flame units, and it's not really very good. The actual specialist units. It does, however, give me access to a large number of generic punching zoos.
That's good.
Well, the good thing has happened when my army has gained in strength, having finished the fight. Oh shit. Oh, I just got this army, you dicks. You know I said that was that 100,000 strong one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just moved on me. Oh well, let's continue pouring skeletons in and hope for the best. I have the capacity, if not the strength, to deal with this problem. I'm just going to hold down the build skeletons button until the game tells me to stop. I can already see my frame rate dropping. Oh. Yeah. Frame rate has been soundly destroyed. I may have legitimately thrown in enough skeletons to deal with this. I can't see. All I can see is the icon for skeleton leveling up. It's just continuous. I might have won that by, like, attrition of, like, stupidity. Hey! Turns out there's not a problem that too many skeletons can't solve. If you have a problem, and you might not have enough skeletons to solve it, there's one man you can call. A necromancer.
Necromancers, the kings of delegation.
Yep. Okay, so the majority of my 80,000 strength army is skeletons. And they're now really high level skeletons. There's so many! Not as many as I had. I've lost hundreds, if not potentially thousands of skeletons, but... I'll take a pause after this fight to consolidate my troops and check on the news.
It's a shame that you can't, like, describe, like, a video of, like, a cute puppy as well. You can describe, like, terrible world events. Well, you get the same effect.
Yeah. So you can see the cute puppy in your mind, but you can also see, like, you know...
The terrible events.
Yeah. I'm doing skeleton spam again. Can I afford it? Will it work? No, I think I should stop. Either they win, or I've just... Ooh, I just spent a lot of cash on lots of dead skeletons. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to pause for a second anyway. Someone's linked a video of the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, and then underneath it they've linked the Horde theme from Left 4 Dead. The sort of...
Mongoloids.
Ugh.
Just the people that already live there, fucking those poor bastards.
Yeah. That's the thing, this isn't a place where these people even lived. They just went, here'll do.
Meanwhile, you live on literally the outskirts of it, and you're like, "Thank God, that was a lucky call."
Guy was shot at a Wendy's for trying to steal someone's a police officer's taser.
I
I'm
guess.
sorry, sir. This is a Wendy's.
Sorry, sir. This is a Wendy's. Sir.
Yeah, the brain. No, I apparently am so like nasally fucked that I just did that thing where you like crunch your eyebrows up and it crunched.
Oh God.
Yeah. Ugh. Nasal crunch. Yeah, I have a 640 army of mostly skeletons. That is 83,000 strong. There's just so many skeletons. Like every square that like your troops can stand on is skeletons. Like in some cases, by the look of it, up to 5 skeletons per square. I have a mighty phalanx because they're all spearmen.
Spearline Goldberg.
Now that's a mostly cavalry army that's my next target.
That's just mean. Right, got a small more tread.
Alright, I shall now send in the next wave. But first, I'm going to get some more specialist troops to mix in with this lot. Spice things up a little. Really make it so that my frame rate just doesn't exist. Oh!
Your frame rate
Yep.
doesn't need to exist.
Actively lost frames on the first salvo from the magic users. I leave many brave skeletons in my path, but none can stand them before my calcium strength. 92,000 strong they are now, with nearly just shy of 700 skeletons.
What makes up your entire Empire's army? Skeletons and cows.
And I believe it's Vermin Supreme's answer to clean renewable energy is zombies on treadmills.
Yes.
I mean, it works. They're not going to get tired, you don't have to feed them, you know. Infinite energy, done. Will it be very efficient? Not necessarily, but it doesn't need to be.
And free ponies for everyone.
Yep.
Where are you going to get the ponies? For free. Saw an interesting joke video the other day of how horses are actually omnivores,
Oh, yeah.
and
They
then
are.
you come across videos of horses just chomping down on like baby chicks.
Yeah, birds, rodents, small children.
Yeah.
Anything smaller than them that's within mouth range, basically. Horses are a problem.
Yeah.
Hey lads.
Oh, hang on.
Dom is sewing, and I have the mighty calcium horde.
Huzzah. Nice.
Oh What are you up to?
I was just watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and as a result of which I was watching a video of a mantis eating a lizard that was significantly larger than it, which made me think that I kind of want to play a mantis in the bug camp.
Ah, yes. We have an idea for running a campaign, or I do, where I DM and all the players play as bugs.
Yes.
I intend to play as, I think, a fighter cleric, so I can basically just be a crusader and be a very patriotic shield bug.
Oh yeah.
Love me tree.
Me
8
tree.
ants. Love sweet
Simple
things.
as.
Simple as.
I'm waiting for the memes to come out of the protests today, because it is basically just North FC versus the Antifa.
Where you can't.
It's like, why would these guns be so, like, angry and violent? But it's just like, they're a bunch of football hooligans and you're fucking
It's what they
threatening
do,
them.
it's their profession as well.
Yeah.
At least a part of
Why
it.
do you think the UK is known throughout Europe as a bunch of drunken hooligans? Woo.
So, Scott, what do you think of the stream setup?
That's looking good. What's your plan with the green screen?
It's a green screen, I haven't a fucking plan. Just do things with stuff. I don't know.
Alright.
Pops into my head. Eventually make art history videos and edit myself in wearing stupid hats onto like famous paintings, I guess. Oh fuck.
The Dom with the pearl earring. Might have the wrong connotation.
Yeah.
Doma Lisa.
I like how the combat style of the praying mantis is basically cut up your prey, or hold them down and eat their brain.
So
I
it's-
mean-
they spec into crits, I guess.
Yes.
I have my 700 strong skeleton horde. For combined combat strength of 150,000. Let's go!
Oh my god. Fucking loose threads are fucking irritating looking.
Yeah.
Oh, fix them eventually.
As someone who used to make cosplay stuff, yeah. Most of the time it's easier just to wear a t-shirt or whatever you make, so you don't have to worry so much. Well, that's only 42,000 strength for dragons? Wow. Casuals.
Dude.
Still do need to listen to the All Skeleton Party in that area.
It's a good trip.
It's one that I fell off of. Like I waited for that Cyberpunk one to finish off, and I went through that a while ago. But
And it's pretty good. I say it's the sudden jump in episode length is a big oof.
in which one? The Cyberpunk?
The old skeleton.
I'm guessing they get much longer episodes.
It goes up to nearly an hour or so
Nice.
episode.
Yeah,
It's not bad, it's like it's got a lot of stuff there, but it's not the 10-15 minutes you can just
Yeah.
quickly put into something.
Like the fucking 3 hour long fucking All Guardsman Party episodes.
Honestly, I don't really mind that now that YouTube has the feature of, it remembers when you left off,
Most of the
Oh
time
yeah,
it
that's
remembers-
which
it's
is
not
so
terrible.
pleasant.
Yeah.
It's more just a
Yeah, like it's shorter, so I might as well watch this. kind of
yeah.
thing.
Well, that's the thing. I know that I can watch it. It's 10 or 15 minutes before I go to bed, and I'll have heard all of it.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it reminds
But
me,
if you
I've,
fall asleep before it's done,
just watch again.
Right. Yeah.
oh yeah. But when you weren't really sure which episode you were on, you just listened to the playlist, and then it went until my tablet ran out of battery. Then excuse me. Chest pain.
Mm.
So many skeletons. Yeah, I think before I do the final battle, I'll have to get a screenshot of my army. So my army is double the size of this one that I'm about to attack.
Good luck.
They have a lot of goblins though, so I might leave them to it for a bit. Take it easier target. Not automatically getting workers when I take a circle is inconvenient. Because the army I main has that. So if you capture a circle, it automatically sets you some like people to gather the loot. On this one, you have to do it manually. Considering I can stroll through multiple circles with an attack. Healing Lake. Healing Lakes. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that is filthy. Okay. So I just used that healing lake, and it gave all of my friendly troops in that circle an extra life.
Nice.
Ooh, lad.
Yeah. So I've got the equivalent of a 300,000 strong army.
Nice,
Oh!
nice.
Oh, my
That's
frame
when
rate,
The
no.
dead men are rising again.
I'm just going to get a small flood of healers. Yeah, I currently have almost exactly 300,000 of every resource. And I have an army that is soon to be approaching 1,000 skeletons.
Nice.
Spooky Crusade.
And they pretty much all of them have a 1-up. Charge! Get them before the frame rate does. You cannot knock back all 750 skeletons in one blow. This is... They move some... The frame rate is so slow that their, like, extra life orbs are dragging behind them. This is... Okay, I think for Hans' benefit, in case he can, he wants to watch. Okay, so I've got 160,000 strength. Let's attack these bushes.
God.
Taking casualties, but...
That looks like quite the clusterfuck.
Oh god, they're posting fucking food in general.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Which one? Oh yeah. Saw that. Can't believe.
Yeah,
It
tell me
sucks.
about their extra lives drag behind them.
That's a fucking
Wait.
concept. Like, just a movie where everyone in the world suddenly gets the ability to have one extra life.
Well, they've got 60,000 strong. They did. Skeleton Man!
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I'm losing quite a few skeletons now. However, it just shows you what else I have in my army that is normally obscured by the skeletons. Oof. Ooh! What? What is hitting me? I just took 500 casualties. Okay, I'm gonna have to resume overwhelming force tactics because that was bullshit.
Necrons go burr.
So I've lost half my strength and I've regained like 300 skeletons. But these towers are a problem. 'Cause until my guys start hitting them,
It'd be pretty nice if they'd release a game that's kind of like Mechanicus, except you are the Necrons. Well, the issue would probably be balancing, because, like, you know, regenerating troops that just don't die can be a bit of a problem.
maybe.
Yes.
Oh,
So there's still a lot of skeletons there, not as many as there were.
I've finished re-downloading Just Cause 3, so I'll be doing a playthrough of that at some stage. By just
Oh, yeah.
directly going for the DLC mission of getting the jetpack and then playing the rest of the game with the jetpack because it breaks the game. I remember, Just Cause 3 is one of my fucking favorite games because in the last boss fight, you have to fight against a super, like, souped up helicopter. And how I killed it was, I was like, alright, I'm gonna call in a mech to take down this helicopter. The container that the mech came in crushed the helicopter and killed the boss instantly. And I just fucking died laughing for the entire credits, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, this is among my favorite games of all time.
Yes.
Like, it was already one of my favorite games of all time because there's like flight controls using the jetpack allow you to do some crazy shit.
Honestly, I think that at this point my favorite, like, Deathwatch game is probably EDF.
Oh, they're like killing aliens here.
Yeah.
Haha, just like upgrade your fencer class guy and eventually you can just fucking fly around the map like a goddamn Gundam with the amount
Yes.
of like dodges and boosts you have.
Lamau, when the geckos think they can stand before the might of the calcium strength.
Calcium,
Sharpened stick go poke.
calcium go Clark.
Now, unfortunately, as all of the skeletons died, you didn't get to hear their battle cry if they'd won, which is going to be clack clack.
Spooky lives matter.
'Cause The important thing to remember is that I'm a terrible person.
Oh, you're a gamer, so therefore it's inherent.
Yeah. Not had any bees to eat though recently, it's the wrong season.
It's a goddamn shame. Oh, Scott, if you would, have a look see at that old website with the numbers on it, you know, the one of the Rona numbers.
Yeah,
See if that
look.
one's still up. I heard we surpassed like 6.5 million like a couple weeks ago.
Let's have a look.
$6 gorillion.
Oh, there's a Napalm Records advert. I've seen one of them before.
Napalm Records, that's
They do a lot of like they do a lot of starting for like metal bands.
nice.
Yeah, they're quite big.
Powerwolf being the current one in the advert.
Ah,
But they also work with Sabaton, or at least used to.
I believe they were Sabaton's original label, yes. And of course, Ailstorm.
I presume also Sodom, for some reason. Can't imagine why.
Fetish wares? Or have you pronounced that? Not sure if the genre of MILF metal is a thing, but there is definitely a strong presence.
definitely a thing that I wish was a thing.
Perhaps there is hope after all.
I mean, you know the ones where you get like all like the tiny little skinny chicks who like sing really high pitched?
Yeah.
Yes.
But have you also seen like the equivalent of like the old 70s metal bands, except they're ladies
Oh,
instead
yeah.
doing the covers? But it's exactly the same. It's just like, I can appreciate.
Almost as if there was a reason why people thought it was good back in the day. And change is gay.
Yes.
So there's 7.74. Basically, 7.75 million cases is what it's currently saying.
How many deaths?
Deaths,
Yes.
430,000,
Not too bad.
which is not many.
For a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, you know, we haven't gotten the real numbers from China, so.
Oh no, but even without China, that's still pretty
No, let's
low.
just lock a bunch of people in their fucking apartments. What could possibly go wrong?
I like that China is still on 83,000 cases.
Ugh.
Bangladesh has taken them over, as has Canada and Saudi Arabia.
I think that China is currently trying to take over Bangladesh. Or some
Right,
parts of northern India. I just hope that the cowboys don't decide to fucking nuke the Chinese. By cowboys, I mean Indians. That's really confusing. Never mind.
What do you mean by this? So I just got 300 more skeletons to use as a quick expeditionary force. They're just like ants. They rush over, poke something a few times, and then it turns to dust. I've not even done all the troop upgrades yet. I should do that. It's like I've not got the cash for it.
One thing I'll have to find out about that streaming website for doing art is if it like archives the streams so I can like download them later so I can make speed art videos. And if it does that,
Understand.
I'll definitely switch over there.
Right then, my frame rate. I've just thrown an endless horde of skeletons at them. Well, not quite endless, but
That one WebM of the fucking Warhammer, fancy Warhammer guy with the like Vietnam music in the background.
Yes.
It's fucking
so Dom, I won that fight, and I now have nearly 900 skeletons.
That's a very spooky bunch of boys.
Ireland is currently really low down on the league table. You have 25,000 cases, 1,700 deaths.
Yeah, not very much. Very cool, boys. Very cool.
You are
Also,
doing
no one's
pretty
going
good.
to go get tested because it's fucking appointment, and if you get tested, you're just gonna find out that you have a fucking non-lethal strain, or it'll be like gay or whatever. I don't fucking know.
I mean, if they're using the Chinese test kits, if you get tested, you'll have it because the
Yeah.
test kit has it.
Because the test kit gives it to you. So how long has it been since this protest started? About 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks of mixed protesting and rioting. Or, in the eyes of the BBC, mostly peaceful protesting. Well, is it 23, 24 dead now? That's a
In the
direct
UK,
result of the
or-
protesting?
The US.
No, just in general.
Alright.
At least 3 of them are police officers, the rest of them are
Bunch of
rioters,
apes,
killed
yeah.
by other rioters, apart from, I think, 1 person shot by the police because they started shooting first, and the police retaliated.
I am fucking like actually astonished that like no one has man-dumped yet.
That we know about. I mean, then again, there's been Chicago.
Oh, you Chicago's fucking Chicago.
Yeah, just don't
Like
count
it probably
Chicago.
was a fucking decrease in their murder rate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that there was the story of Chicago genuinely had like a massive decline in its death rate because of coronavirus and people
Yeah.
not going outside. What
Fuck
time
urban
to be alive.
centers is what I say.
Yes.
Ooh, that's not fun. The axe throwers are a problem, and if I can't overwhelm them quickly, it's gonna go badly.
More skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, so far my skeletons are pretty tough.
Speaking of MILF metal, I'm listening to Arch Enemy right now.
Oh yeah, Arch Enemy.
They're
I
quite
know
good.
one or two other things. They're one of those bands I found when just looking for like folk metal.
Mm.
Folk metal, good genre.
Oh yeah.
I like listening to metal that's in other languages because like I don't fucking understand the lyrics anyway. So
Yeah, there
You
is
don't
something nice about not knowing what's going on.
yeah,
Exactly.
it's,
So you can
it's
just
like
kind of
it's
fill in
just
the
another
blanks.
instrument, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why I like Korpiklani.
Which one?
Korpiklani, the Finnish
I
forest crew boys.
no. Always honorable mention to Tier because
Oh yeah.
them
Oh,
boys
yeah.
is good boys.
I think one of my friends is from the same town that they're from.
Oh nice.
Cafe is
Not just
actually
the same island, but yeah.
Cafe is from the same town as Koplikani is. I finished doing my server.
Just that video he posted of that guy on the lake with the piece of wood breaking the ice and then suddenly looking up. It fucking kills me every single time I see it because it's
Just to be continued.
bug.
Shit. Boink, go to horny Joe.
Frame rate go. I don't know what's going on. All I can see is health bars.
Hopefully they're going
Also,
down.
the so far,
That's good, yeah.
unfortunately, they're mostly mine.
That's good.
Okay, enough of them have died that the frame rate picked up suddenly. The problem is that I just have so many that it doesn't matter what they do. Alright, I lost about 200 men. They lost their entire force. They have the top corner left. Ugh.
Also, a band that's exceptionally good and severely overrated is Judicator.
Is that
The-
that fantasy one?
It's the one with the Crusading album. Called King
That
of
does
Rome.
not narrow it down.
I'll put it up once the stream is
Yeah.
not a thing.
Please do not put bot in this channel
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure I don't have it muted.
It is one of the few times where I actually think an entire album is absolutely great. And love listening to the entire thing.
And see these ugly fucks?
Yes.
They just generate food.
Bruh.
They literally have to do nothing and I get food.
Hell yeah.
So this army is technically stronger than my army. However, will it blend? Right, now I need to try and bait them into attacking me. So if I attack them with my 200 ranged units, frame rate collapses, but they come to me. And pretty much in all these games, you are stronger on the defensive.
The best offense is a good defense.
So my strength, okay, is slowly trickling down and occasionally spikes back up as something big levels up. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. Stay in your area. I either win this fight or I don't. Let's add more skeletons. Wait, how did they get there? Damn it. I think part of their force broke off and went its own way. So this army is now 200,000 strong. Well, I just have enough firepower that any single unit can be killed with a salvo. Nice. It's like the thing with Dawn of War, where your guys will only shoot at one target at a time.
Oh, yes.
But they will completely destroy that single target within the unit.
Aha, wall of guns go cute.
My favourite wall of
I'm
gun
very much
targets.
enjoying that.
When the DM puts you up against a bunch of weak goblins, he actually uses them effectively.
Oh, I've got a bunch of dragons attacking me. That's cute. Go deal with them. All right, the remaining armies are 3 and 2,000 strong. This will take seconds.
Oh god, that just reminds me of that one. I forget what one like barbarian king that charged uphill to a Roman legion and just got slaughtered within like an hour.
By the time that fucking Boudicca's rebellion came up against like a single Roman legion, who then proceeded to just like go wedge formation and go burr through like 300,000 people. One of my favorite battles in history. Because it's so one-sided that it's absolutely hilarious, without there being any sort of tactical finesse.
Army breaking goes burr.
Yeah, heavy infantry go burr.
Huh. That wasn't even my highest scoring game.
Skeleton spam. Yeah.
Yeah. So Skeleton Warriors, 2,400 nearly. And Skeleton Impalers, 1,600. Oh, and sorry, Skeleton Spearmen, who are the basic ones, 6,700. I got through a lot. So, see, units killed, 1,200. Things created, I'm only 300. Level ups, 600. Food harvested, 300. So, despite not having played much at all, I'm still massively high up there on the table.
Weren't you like in the... Weren't you number one at one thing during
I
the,
was for a
alpha?
bit, yes.
Skog is a real gamer. He eats all of these.
Oh, nice. I'm 89th on things spawned. So that'll be things like trees, vampires. About it, really. Wins versus players. No. Co-op wins. 1. Hey.
Aye. Right. On the outside, so it's on the outside. You know what? Need to be able to get at this thing, but also not have the easel on the background getting in the way of the needle. I think I got it.
Making notes, let them know. Didn't get any invite back, so we ain't clear for the moon there somehow or other. You going? And the one fight where you have to be over. You have to bring his bike and find it. Let me do what you
Fruit salad shouldn't have ham in it. I just saw a picture of a fruit salad with what appeared to be chunks of ham.
Ham is just pig fruit.
Yeah, this is quite funny. Counter-protesters clashed with police in London as official BLM rallies were called off. And yet they're there!
Oh yes, plausible deniability.
Ooh, that's...
At least that's my simple interpretation of it.
Oh dear, I've only seen the end of that video and that puddle is... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Is it a red
no.
puddle?
Yep, that's with some lumpy bits in it. I don't know if that guy's alive.
Ah,
Yeah.
Is that one of the counter protesters?
Yeah, that is one of the, looks like an FLA lad getting the absolute shit kicked out of him by a bunch of BLM boys.
Who do you think?
The mob tactics are,
they are effective.
Oscar, I was thinking for next year, for Pride Month, I'll have a spool of like rainbow PLA or plastic to print off a bunch of shit and just make money off this new shit.
I would just like to see some dude show up in like full plate, 2 bucklers, and just have that exclusively be a setup. Punching the fuck out of people. Because the advantage of the buckler is not only that it's more concentrated, and as such hits much harder. You can also use it for defense, and it extends your reach.
That's why fucking shields are round, is because it's
It's also a balancing thing,
Yeah.
which makes it much better for punching. Especially if they're tiny.
I wish that you could immortal like switch your like handheld on your buckler to like instead of instead of throwing it like swing a punch.
Dude, Dom, how powerful and broken would the unarmed builds be if you could just block with bucklers and punch with them as well? Just
Fucking broke as fuck.
block everything the fuck out of people. It'd be lovely.
What is that, a spear you have?
Fist go
If you
burr.
don't stab me before I get way in range of you, you are fucked.
Yep. You have a lot of nerve for someone within buckler distance.
I just remembered, I saw an image on Twitter earlier, or in some server, of a flooded Bitcoin farm, and it's literally thousands of processors and like graphics cards just
Oof.
fucking broke as shit outside of an apartment. And the text in the tweet was, if you listen carefully, you can hear the scream of the red walljack.
in a post a happy plain boy.
That is a very happy, retarded plane. What even is that? It doesn't look like an F-35. It also kind of does.
It's an X-32, the experimental ones.
Ah, right. That explains it. Looks very special.
while Trump appears to be having a nice day, seeing a graduating class from one of the military colleges. Yeah, these peaceful protesters aren't very good at it.
Yeah, they're kind of like, you know, not exactly.
It's like,
good
huh,
at
it looks like
taking
there's like
on-
30 guys kicking the shit out of that one dude. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, the mayor of Seattle's still just like, nah, this is fine.
Oh, they want Trump to call in the military. That's a political win for them.
Yeah, because, oh, he's being a tyrant and using the military. And it's just like,
And they control the news, so
yeah, they control what the normies see, and the normies will only see what they are shown.
Mm-hmm.
what's this? A fake dollar? Then the US starts to burn.
I like how everyone's memeing on the new PS4.
The new PS4.
Or fucking whatever the fuck PS5.
I like that.
I don't think. Actually, I'll just not take that back.
Yeah,
It's
no,
new
the
PS4.
new PS4.
Y'all heard
Yeah,
it
no,
first.
I like it. I like it. It's good name.
Oh yeah.
Well, it has GTA 5 on it again.
Exactly.
You fucking released the same game 3 fucking times on 3 consecutive goddamn fucking console generations. I know it makes you
Yep.
fucking billions every fucking year, but goddamn.
To be fair. I should do something productive.
Good.
Good.
Do you think the progress?
It's looking more complete on your end.
Then at some stage I'll do the detailing on the actual character. And hopefully that'll come out well.
That's good. Ugh. I'm not used to there being this much outside in my nose.
Bless you. Bless you.
Done. Ooh, that's nice. I'm finding myself watching videos of reserved railways in the UK to look for stuff to try and make. As I have no inspiration to make any of the things on my current to-do list.
Fair enough.
Have you ever made any Japanese style trains?
No.
Those futuristic ass looking ones?
Yeah. Some of those have been around since like the 50s as well, so... They've definitely got aerodynamics down to a fine art.
Japanese design is fucking so good. So clean, so nice. And it's it's fucking real good. Then you have that like Dutch design from like just the flag of Amsterdam being everywhere in Amsterdam. It's good branding. Sounds
Yeah.
like the Eurofags were like the first to really do it.
Yeah. People like their flags generally.
Aye.
Even if it's not in like a big like patriotic way, more just a sort of, you know, this is a thing.
Aye.
Oh. There's a little diesel. This is 2010, I gather, when there was really heavy snowfall in the UK.
2009,
And
I
you've
think
got-
it was.
It's 5th January 2010, so
Ah.
basically end of 2009. But you've got like almost a foot of snow on some of the things.
Aye.
You've got like there's a flatbed truck that you can see where the snow is gathered on one of its axles as it moves along. You just see a white flash every now and again. Must be fucking suffering working in that temperature though. What do we got to do today? Well, we got to take really, really cold metal and move it slightly.
Russia goes for or Siberia or Nordic countries in general. Let's go. I saw the meme of, then versus now, doggo memes, and I saw one for Alaska of Alaska in the 1800s. Oh God, I'm being mauled by a bear. Alaska in 2020. Oh God, I'm being mauled by a bear.
Good.
Nice.
I'm seeing a lot of PS5 memes.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I've seen more lewd things of the PS5 than I have of the new Ratchet & Clank character so far.
That's good.
Yes. Like, you can't just make everything into a fat titted anime girl. That's where you're wrong. Stay hydrated. This is a thread. Orange juice.
Fancy.
Spool some more thread.
The Filthy Frank photoshopped onto the Chaz flower pack.
Ah, yes. I saw that one.
Come to the rice field.
Welcome to the rice field, motherfucker. It would have been better off fucking planting rice.
Yeah.
Or just as successful, rather. Fucking monks. Oh yeah, I also saw that they were deporting Mexicans from Chaz.
Yeah, I also gather they've already got segregation as well.
Lamau.
So when you have a bunch of leftists create their own state that turns into a police state with very, very violent borders.
What you think? Tell you what though, things seem just fine and fucking dandy in Idaho.
In where?
Idaho. Because
Oh.
everyone's strapped.
Oh yeah, no, I seen that video of literally everyone carrying a rifle.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, oh, how you doing today? Oh, good. Oh, it's really like your gun.
Someone's
just-
posted a link to the Chaz Discord.
Oh god.
Oh, send me that.
Yes.
I'm gonna go on there and be like, hey yo, give me money for HRT. I'm a teenager.
I'll put it in the flu glue.
Fucking Christ.
Which is now the flu glue boogaloo. Let's see if it works, I guess.
Yeah, do tell about what is in there. Possibly record your screen and just archive that shit.
Add a server.
Actually,
Join
I'll
a
just
server.
have Skog be the first one through the door for that.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm in!
Oh shit.
Can I invite you? I can't invite you. The link works.
Bruh.
This
Should I
is
just put it into
already
this?
suffering.
What kind of stuff is there?
Okay, so the last post on the announcement page is blackness is direct motion, blackness is the spark of life, blackness is the ability to learn the value of knowledge, blackness is the understanding of knowledge,
I wonder how
blackness-
quickly.
I
Wait,
wonder
is
if they
it
have a
something
music
that-
bot on that
Hello?
on that server, because I have a
Blackness,
particular
true.
song I want to go in there and play.
Blackness is the key to all things. The black knows all, comprehends all. Blackness is it like the fucking blob? This is some great entity.
This seems like a parody.
Fucking. Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen this posted multiple times. And it has a bunch of fucking egg accounts.
Well, let's see how quickly I'll get banned from it.
There's so many people joining. Han, you're gonna get kicked so quickly. Oh no, they've got a warning system. Bad word usage.
Skog, I'm gonna send you a link to something. I'm gonna send you a link to something.
Oh no, it's so bad.
Yes!
So bad.
Are you in?
Yeah.
I need you to spam
Yes.
one particular thing.
I'm gonna put the link in the swamp.
I'm gonna just try and find.
It's
something.
gonna get bad when you link the swamp to these boys. don't know if this is real or not, but if it is,
Put in my server remote. isn't it?
Antifa Furry Division destroying fascism.
Hey, Han, spam this. Just spam that link.
Oof.
Okay, I was
Man.
gonna say, should we do an op where we all just cosplay?
No. Yay.
No, all join, pretend to be black, and then, you know, continue our day.
Oh yeah. I'm black. Give me money. Oh god, it might actually work. Oh.
Weepers gang. That guy's gonna get yeeted soon. Is this Discord raided? Nah, it's not.
I haven't seen it yet. On. You see
What?
that link? The link,
I
the
do.
thing I posted in general.
That will probably get me yeeted.
Well, if you
And,
want
I, and I just want to observe what goes on here.
Alright.
Oh god, there's unironically fucking Antifa Furry Division. As a community assistant.
Fucking archive this shit. Archive everything while you can.
Did you see what I posted?
Yeah, you're probably send it to Penny as well to have her rant. I'll
Farming.
send it to her.
Excellent.
Tell her not to give them any farming tips. Oh, you know how you do this? You mix bleach and this other thing to make a very good cleaning liquid. I cannot wait to see the internet historian video on Chaz.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
Pretty happy with how this is looking with all the circles done. Or almost all.
Pencil Cookie is typing.
Yeah.
Don't tell her not to give them any farming tips.
Oh, there's so many people in their VC. How many people are gonna get banned?
Is there a music bot?
Let me check.
Because if there is,
There is not, it seems.
what a bunch of fucking lovers.
Just fucking Penny, who was responsible for the suffering of those plants.
Angry German noises.
What? I never said I was 16. I'm 14. Fucking fed. They mean by
Hey Penny.
this?
Hello.
Hey Benny.
There's so many people joining.
Also, I like how that dude's immediate response was, "We don't have to do what you tell us." Fucking anarchists.
Fucking small peen. Get off Discord and fucking run your stake into the ground, you fucking stupid commie.
Where else should I put it?
Han, your message makes me angry.
What is your message, Sean?
Cardboard for crop growing.
Yes.
Just remember,
So
you should port
this
your
is
fans
why
for Page.
communism equals dog.
I wonder how many. That's the thing. There's got what 300 people is their little commune, and there's 1,000 people on this Discord and rising.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's gonna get yeeted.
I'm looking at the people joining's avatars and knowing they will be banned.
Got the Boganov.
Yeah. Bashar al-Assad.
Paul rated us. Yeah. Who's Paul?
Who's Paul? Fucking brainlets.
Nah, fucking.
Can't out psyop these boys, mate. You can't out
I'm just
psyop
amused
them.
by Bashar al-Assad has joined and was immediately reacted to with Syrian flag. Paul is part of 4chan, it means police.
These fucking.
What's going on?
Oh, God.
Paul means police.
ACAB, all criminals are black. Yes, Paul stands for Poland. I like how Bashar al-Assad is just like reacting to people going big.
There's so many people in the East. Christ.
I'm gonna go on there and post some web
I'm
ends.
confused how all their other like channels aren't like.
You can't post webms. GIFs on the other hand, you can.
Oh, post that one.
Oh.
Post that one. Yo, the one I DM'd you the other night.
Oh.
I'm not gonna post that for the simple fact that I just want to keep having a look at this trash fire for as long as possible.
To see what.
Have
Paul
you
does
seen my
with it.
message in hashtag farming?
Do not give them any fucking pointers. Give them wrong information.
Oh, dude, do you know what I should do? Like, post a completely innocuous GIF, but to let everyone else know that you can post GIFs.
Can you
Oh.
add everyone?
You
Check
can
if
do
you can
that.
add everyone.
See if that works.
Because I remember when Sargon first
Ah,
started
you can't
his-
paste functional gifs.
Aww.
Ah, damn.
Can you
So
post
sad.
from your favorites?
I just saw that like Hans thing disappeared.
Oh no, I
And
just
dogs
deleted
too.
I deleted it.
I
Okay.
deleted it.
I was just concerned for a second.
Right, you know what these guys need to do? And they haven't realised it yet, is they need to change their invite link.
No.
Oh, they are such boomers. I kind of want to go in there and just listen.
Because I've got it set so that I'm the only one who can generate links on here.
Oh god.
I want to see what's going on in the VC. To be honest,
Yeah, so
should we go and have a look?
Hey,
I'm
can you
gonna
send
take
me?
a piss
Can
real
you
quick
send
and
me
I'll
the
probably
link to
join
that
that.
place? And
It's linked in the swamp or in.
Oh no, the one person called Aaron is in the VC.
Yeah. There's so many people there though. COVID-19 is in the chat.
Oh. Corvid. I just hope that. Wait, I'm gonna see if any of my friends are in this server besides you guys.
There's so many people joining general. I bet it's a fucking like riot
Just
in there. Is it bad that I really want to join and just play Remove Kebab down the mic?
dude,
Welcome to Ram Range.
Teen Naked Cowboys at the showers of Ram Ranch.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't see any more people joining.
I'm trying to think of advice that sounds legit but isn't legit to give them about farming. Did you think my one was okay, Penny? Make sure you hoe the land regularly so that all the seeds have nutrients.
Yeah, did you see my advice? Oh, well, lots of advice is like just a wish.
Ah, there's not a bot.
Just play it off your phone.
Alright.
If
I'm gonna jump over real quick to another server to inform Bill and the others real quick. I'll be right back.
Ah. Chaz, the Discord's only existed for a few days and they've got 1,500 people banned.
Oh, okay, I can see that new people are
I wonder
joining.
how many Discord mods are on there. Like Discord employees.
Okay,
there's a
I
memes
don't
page.
want to join alone.
I have no intention of joining that Screech Fest, however. I think it would be unethical for Dom to join them as he's streaming.
Yeah.
Yes, don't.
I'm
wouldn't want to be
trying
unethical.
finish the stream as
Actually,
soon
Dom,
as-
this would be really amusing and just have it turn into a raid on fucking chat just to listen in what happened.
I don't want my channel to do that though.
That's a good point. That's a very
I'm growing.
Raids are not allowed on the 4chan,
I'm going to
so
finish
on
this circle.
Rule 4.
I'm going to finish this circle and then end the stream. Then we can focus on what the fuck we're focusing on.
Yes.
Penny, can you see the
Go
stream?
down. Let me see.
I need that linked it in general a bit ago. Just get your point of view on the piece that I'm making.
Ooh.
My question is,
Looking really
do
good.
they have enough mods to keep up with the level of bullshit?
They do
No,
not,
apparently not.
which is hilarious.
I'm surprised no one's like messaging the other like things chats. It's just all in general.
Policy proposals.
Can you link images?
No.
Wow, that's fucking gay.
I really hope the guys in the Dank Brigade are on. Because they are infamous for raiding. They are real infamous for that.
Well, are you on the Dank Brigade?
I'm not anymore.
Do we know
I've
anyone
been
that
kicked
is?
multiple times. Probably not.
Supremacist. Well, white supremacist here.
One of the people who joined is just like the Chad avatar with the NVG's carrier.
Fucking motherfuckers got their goddamn food stolen by goddamn homeless people. What a bunch of fucking retards.
What is going on? Bless you.
Non-stop raids. Change your link.
No one fucking tells me.
Like, how hard is it to change the link?
Because they're retarded.
How to donate directly to Raz.
They, you know what it is. They probably have someone on the inside.
Well, we do know that there isn't a non inside.
Good point.
It would be funny if the Anon was secret their leader, and it's just a massive play.
I can't wait to see who gets booted or not. I'm just thinking maybe I should just like have a Discord account just be in that server, like just like watch What the fuck is going on?
Oh no, other furries are joining now. Antifa Furry Division, hey bro, you wanna be friends? Ugh.
When the commie furries and the fascist furries meet up.
Fucking based Assad in general.
Jeffrey Dripstein, babe.
Right.
Chaz is gay.
Let's see, how do you get
I think
verified?
Nia, we could take over Seattle, then after we build the Chaz military department, we could take over Washington by the end of 2021. I think he's serious, guys. I think he's serious.
Further, let's just organize our fucking, like...
I wonder
organize
how
our-
many FBI agents are already in this group.
Yes.
Yes. Also, have a look at this. I'll put it in the general reveal server. Just the fucking reaction images. This is fantastic. Yes.
What's called? Find a picture of just a black hand, so you can confirm it later. If you need to confirm your race.
Dude, I could easily just go into Photoshop and change the light,
Yeah.
to do that.
especially with like my skin tone,
Oh,
where I'm a different race depending on the angle you look at me from,
yeah.
and like the lighting.
And from one angle, you look like a fucking Japanese demon.
Yes, especially when I'm laughing.
Oh, you should send them the one where you cosplayed the one thing.
Oh yeah, the one from Persona.
Also, possibly it would be probably a better idea not to show your face on that server whatsoever, because. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, most
bolt
definitely.
heads.
Wait, apparently you can like post images in the Rhythm and Blues channel.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh no.
crab rave. Crab.
Wait, let me see if it works with GIFs.
It might be the community assistance only.
Shit, okay, it does not work. I tried.
Yeah, you
Where
need to
are
have a
the
rank.
memes? By the way, why is the garden in Chaz Lamau?
Okay, try and find like images that you can you can post through text, like you know, those ASCII art or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, try and find some ASCII art.
Somebody should go
Oh
straight
god,
over,
the
like-
fucking ASCII goatsy. Stop spamming that.
How many people are in the server now? Wait. Can I do it, everyone?
I'm just going to repost the link and see what it looks like now. It doesn't, it's not updated.
I like
Oh,
how
I can't do it, everyone.
the only response they can
But I can do
possibly
it
have
here.
is occasionally like virtue signaling a single message and then just immediately saying no. And just like probably not looking.
You
Ooh,
guys,
what's that
add
common
here
response?
words. Oh no, somebody's typing in the farming channel. I'm gonna try and like go up like a bunch on that channel and see who has been in charge of farms up until now has been very not wise. You need to join the soil using a hoe instead of isolating potting soil on top of it. First of all, plants most fire name so we don't mention.
Remember, pour bleach on your plants; it will help them grow.
Or what I did, fucking spray him down with disinfectant spray.
Oh man, I really wish Ben was. Do you know what? To be nice to Ben, I'm gonna try and just like archive this farming.
You do.
Yes. Actually,
Save
what would be an
agent.
easy way of archiving without having to make
Do you have
images
OBS?
of it? Oh yeah, good point. I do have
Yeah,
OBS.
just record your screen or record
Yes.
the Discord window.
Dude, this is.
Should I
this is
do it
just
too?
the funniest shit.
Yeah, sure. Always good to have archives of stupid county bullshit.
Lamau, they also have one of Biden versus Trump.
Vermin Supreme. How long has this raid been going on, I wonder? We should bring back Lynch Mob.
Wait, what?
That's in the policy proposal. I put that one saying, thing is, I am mixing up with spicy and just, relevant.
Okay, why is it
One
not?
is just, do you have a separate donation link, as the main one just goes to the Democrat Party, which funds more police.
Right, I'll just record this.
I will just go through like their fucking all the chats and just start recording. But it doesn't record our voices, just so you know.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We can just like cut out the audio file.
Oh, no,
probably
I
cut
always
the
like-
audio for mine.
Well,
But, well, this has been an eventful stream at least. I don't know.
This is just a mess. Should I try and like scroll up the general?
Leave the general for.
Yeah.
Just go through other ones and just archive their stupid bullshit. Alright, well, all the circles are done now. So,
Nice.
I'm gonna end the stream there, and this part here with the character design and all that will be done in the next couple of streams, and then
I love how the first post of meme is just something the Virgin Community Policing and the Chas Autonomous Zone. Just like memes. We are all brothers regardless of race. Nobody cares if you are white or black, brown or green, Muslim. We are Islamic State? What?
alright, well,
Oh
alright,
god.
thanks for watching. And thanks for being